Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to talk about biochemistry and why biochemistry is so special and what makes biochemistry as a core of all the medical subjects. Remember that the human body altogether is constitutes of different chemicals. Yes, we are not talking about spirituality. Yes, physically, chemically, biologically, human body is comprised of 2% of carbohydrates, approximately 15% of lipids, 15% of proteins, 60% of water, and the remaining 8% minerals. So this is how the human body is comprised of. On the other side, we have to consider this triangle to be considered as a frame line of how the life is and how the physical phenomena moves in. So remember, the base of the human body is the atomic and molecular constituents, and these atomic and molecular constituents with all their chemical characterizations, they come together and they bring us into what we call the micro ingredients and macro ingredients. So the physiochemical properties of macro and micro ingredients are the one which actually brings in the cellular organization of an organism. So the cellular organization is further being used for the physical interactive and physical communication within the different organs systems of human body organization. So what we are focusing here, remember, the human body is too complex. Even though it is too complex, yet with all the complexity, the diversity of the chemical ingredients in the human body is what make it special and what make it different. And when we talk about this diversity at the molecular and genetic level, there is where actually the humans, they differ from each other a lot, and these differences are brought to the level of physical appearance, what we call the phenotypes. Let's move on. What we have, this in a triangle, what we normally got on the left side of this triangle, we got the genes, and these genes are the reason that human body actually work out with all different kind of proteins, differential expression, epigenetics, and a lot more. So when we talk about the genes and how these genes affect the phenotype of a person or the physiology of an individual, this is all studied under genetics and classical genetics. And when we talk about the proteins, the action ingredients, when we talk about the proteins, how the proteins affect the phenotype and physiology of an individual is all under biochemistry. And there we come, the base of this triangle, which is molecular biology, which explains the relation and interaction of genes and how they affect the protein in terms of regulation, in terms of structural organization, and a lot more. So this molecular biology is being used altogether in this era to come up with the genetic engineering, and this genetic engineering is further used for the biotechnology at the industrial scale. And that there is how the applications of biochemistry, molecular biology, and genetic all together are merged together for the betterment of human society. So let us talk. Biochemistry is a scope, or biochemistry is a field. Either biochemistry could be a scope, or either biochemistry could be a field. Remember, what is a scope? For example, a microbiology is a scope. Within microbiology, you call bacteriology, parasitology, virology, mycology. These are all different fields. So what we are discussing here is biochemistry as a scope currently. Yes, we have a lot of things within the biochemistry. Could be even more genetics, cellular chemistry, a lot more medicinal chemistry, and a lot more to come together. They all actually follow, and they all are covered under the scope of biochemistry. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned with Branded Methods, and we are coming up with a lot of good talks in biochemistry. Thank you so much.